We've known for some time that a sequel to the original sci-fi classic Blade Runner was in development with Ryan Gosling joining original star Harrison Ford. But now it looks like we actually have a production start date. According to reports, the new Blade Runner film will start shooting in July. The film is being helmed by SICARIO and PRISONERS director Denis Villeneuve and will have Roger Deakins serve as cinematographer. Mark, your thoughts on a new Blade Runner going into production?
Now, this is some concrete, solid news we can all get excited about for the most part. I mean, it's going into production in July, which is still a ways off, but it's like, yeah, this thing is happening, and it's been so long in the process to hear the names. Like, it's being directed by Denis, and he's bringing his boy Deakins, and then you have Ryan Gosling and Harrison Ford. This is something I got to get excited about. You know why? Because now I'm going to have to go back and see Blade Runner, which I've never seen before.
What?
It's a hole. It's a gap. I would feel it would be disingenuous, movie talk fans, if I sat here and said, "Mo, because I love the original so much, I got to see it." I haven't seen it yet. I promise I'll check it out.
Well, we've got a nice broad spectrum. We've got
right.
hasn't seen it, loves it, didn't like the original.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm one of the only guys in the known universe. I don't know what my problem is. I'm one of the only guys in the world. I've tried to force myself to like it so I can be like all the other cool kids, but I just cannot. I just don't like it. And so I have not been big on them doing another one, but they wore me down. Denis, Deakins, Ryan Gosling on board, Harrison Ford coming back. I got to say, even though I didn't like the original, I'm one of the only human beings who didn't. I sit back and I look at all of this at this point. I'm like, they've got a really nice little cinematic package here they're putting together. So even though I didn't like the original, I kind of now suddenly find myself really looking forward to this new one. So,
I should have faked it. I should have faked it, and then we could have ganged up on it together.
You know, I love that you haven't seen it because now we're going to have an actual screening here at the
Yes,
office. I'm going to
that's
bring
right.
in, because I've got the full Super Sweat Fest, all 5 discs. We'll watch the new.
we got to watch that, and then we got to watch Grandma's Boy because he hasn't seen
So
Grandma's
we'll do
Boy
that.
either.
We'll do
Yeah, the two historical gaps in my movie
Right.
viewing.
well.
And the room. He's
And
got to
the
watch
room,
the
yeah.
room.
Not
Room. Was it an
Room.
Android?
Not Room.
We don't
Not
know.
Room.
The
Yeah.
room.
So I'm super excited about this. I've loved Blade Runner for many years, almost as many years as I've loved Conan, because that also came out in the summer of 1982, 34 years ago. We've got like this
Wow.
1982 thing going on. Conan came out in, I think it was May, and then Blade Runner came out in June of 1982. Both of those films, and they're both getting sequels. It's like Rocky and Star Wars again. You know, it's like this like weird kind of, like it's in the
I thought
air
you were going to
somewhere.
say Rocky and Bullwinkle. I have no idea why.
And Rocky and, right, kids?
why.
You know what I'm talking. Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Now, I have seen Rocky
I
and
know.
Bullwinkle. You're now proud
Yeah.
father of a dead moose.
Yeah, that movie bombed really bad. What happened to us? We got thrown away into the jail. So, yeah, Blade Runner. The director is incredibly talented, and I gotta say, I'm glad that they're not going with Ridley Scott. I know he's producing it. You know, I know he's doing the Aliens franchise now. And, he's a big reason Blade Runner is such an amazing film. It was his choices, along with, the writers, but it was really his vision of Blade Runner. So I'm hoping that they brought back the original writer, Hampton Fancher, even though he got rewritten multiple times. There's all these different people's,
Yep.
storylines. They got Harrison Ford. I'm really interested to see what they're doing within this world of Blade Runner, because you got to remember, like, Blade Runner, when it came out, I was a little kid. I didn't like it when it came out because it didn't have a lot of lasers. I thought it was going to be like Harrison Ford in the future with like a star. Nope, it's not Star Wars. It's depressing. It's actually like a really well-told adult film. It's an R rating. It's you're in a science fiction dystopia. So I really want that to be I'm hoping that is like the way the sequel is. The sequel takes place like another 30 years into the future. So hopefully, I'm hoping the sequel of Blade Runner comes out in 2019, when Blade Runner was actually supposed to take place in 1982. It was like, the year is Los Angeles, 2019. Now we're going to be in the future. So now it'll be, the year is 2057. Like, yes, what does Los Angeles look like? So,
But I know I want the first trailer. This is what I want in the first trailer for the new Blade Runner. I want it to be like an apartment. A door opens. Harrison Ford comes in with Rutger Hauer, and he says, "Eddie, we're home." And then, that's your first trailer right there.
Hey guys, if you like this clip, click here to watch the entire episode. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel because it'll help you stay up to date with all the stuff we've got going on here at Collider.